Hey you, it's Jess here, and today we are working further on my Infinity Nikki journal. I will have a flip through very soon. I'm still waiting a couple of stickers to finish up the first pages, and then I'll do a flip through of everything we've got so far. This is going to be part 3 of working on my Infinity Nikki video game journal. I will have the other 2 parts listed in the description box, so you can go and see them if you haven't yet. But yeah, we're going to be continuing on to where we left, working on the events in the game. The first video is about the more practical collecting, working on things, pages, and then we got into doing, working on the seasons, as you can see here, the different patches of the game. But we left right off working on Happy New Year page. This is sort of like just collecting some of my favorite photos and different things to include. And this is sort of like the end of the Shooting Stars season that we did last in the part 2 video. So we're going to continue on with that decoration. And then we're going to get into the next big season, which was fireworks season. This is 1.2 version, and it was a big one because it was Chinese New Year. We'll get into it as we plan it. So there's a lot of pages for that, and then we will also in this video do the Eerie season, which is 1.3. This was a smaller patch, but I got a lot of good photos out of it. We had a couple events going on, and then we'll stop there because the next one is Revelry season that is just finishing. When this video goes up, it just finished last week, or like Monday, when I plan to put this up. This was a smaller event, but I took a lot of photos, like, oops, probably too many for the size, and considering like how much I want to fill this journal up. But we won't be doing that one this time. Let me know if you want to see more after this video. I could continue doing them, or I'll just finish these off on my own. No biggie, we could do a flip through maybe at the end of the year to see how it went. If you don't want to see any more of these video game journals, but let me know. It's just sitting around and crafting, and you can journal and craft with me because I am planning this talk through. But yeah, I'm waiting for stickers from Scribble Prints Co. She very kindly released some clown stickers to go with this because there's sort of like a jester clown thing going on in this patch. But yeah, so we're going to be working on these 2 patches, which will probably be enough because that's kind of what we did last time. We didn't do too many. But as you can see here, I have printed, cut out, and stuck in my pictures because it takes a long time. And I don't really want to have all these cutouts just floating around. But yeah, so let's get back into working on this. So these are sort of random pictures during the patch. Shooting Star wasn't too terribly big either, so I wanted to include some other things. Plus they had a Happy New Year image come up like on their socials, so I wanted to put this in here and sort of finish off the year with these pictures. So yeah, that's what I put up, and then these are all my photos. So this was like my first proper photo of the first Miracle outfit, Wishful Arosa, which is like the big outfits that you craft. And I actually got like my first lot of highest votes for this picture, likes, because you can share pictures with other players. But this picture got like 13 likes, which is a lot for me then. I've now gotten a lot more as we went on, but that one was like my highest liked photo at the time. And then I was wearing a cute outfit in my favorite dungeon, which is Timus Beauty Lab. Wearing some of my favorite stuff like this hair from the Ribbon Reverie, the pink ribbon waltz evolution, because I love that hair. Then I took this picture with another Nikki. They were wearing this, so this dress, it's in the Marquise Boutique, and you have to buy all the clothes in the shop. And once you have, then you're able to buy this dress, but it costs like 500,000 bling. So it's like an ultimate dress from the shop. But I found this is their Nikki, and they were posing with it, and I thought it'd be fun if we twinned, and that was 3 of the dresses. Then this picture was from, I took a picture on the top of a huge crane at the top of an island, and it's just really hard and high to get up there. And a few people liked it, so a few people were also like adventuring and jumping on top of things like I was. And then just taking a picture at the piano in the Chuckle Club, because there's like a bar club in one of the towns. Then I just thought this was a fun picture with the rainbow, which you get every now and then in the sky. And then this was another highly rated photo of mine, a highly liked one. And I just loved this outfit and this location in the forest. It just turned out, I just really loved the way that photo turned out. And I got a lot of likes as well. So we are gonna get into decorating this page finally. I think I am gonna bring in this marker, which is a Tombow 553. I think it's Mist Purple. Because we've used it in the rest of the patch for shooting stars. So I'm going to continue on with the same. And I'm going to do a big border around the edge because we have a lot of white space here. Let's do a big border just to add a bit more color in here. I know it'd be easy to do border underneath, but we'll work with what we got. I don't mind. Once you fill it in with washi and stickers, it'll look really cute. I should forewarn you that I am not doing perfect stuff here. I don't mind it being sort of messy and not straight. So I'm going to put some journaling actually parts in here where I can actually write, as I've done in the past. So I didn't fill them out when we were filming last time, but I have gone and filled them out since. So I'm just going to put that in and then outline it. And I will talk about this picture with my Arosa Miracle outfit, which I've actually now completely finished. I was able to finish up all the evolutions. There's 3 extra colors you can get over time, but it takes ages to collect the things for it. But let me show you the page for the Arosa outfit. You can see I filled in each version as I got them. So I've finished the Wishful Arosa and I'm so happy. And now we're working on the Aria, which I've only got the base for, so it's going to take a while. But okay, we got some of that color down. And then previously we're also using this washi tape from Simply Gilded. This is a pretty old Celestial washi tape from one of her Celestial bundles back in the day. But yeah, so a lot of my washi is super old. I haven't bought washi in a long time. So I have gone on her site. I'm like, oh, what, do I want to buy any of these washis? Like I keep looking them, adding them to my cart, and then not getting them. I don't know. I'm just super picky with washis. I just don't use them enough. But then again, I've been using them way more in this journal. And if I'm going to continue journaling like this, maybe I should collect a couple, but to add. But we will see. We will see. I just like to put these around until it feels balanced. Maybe a little bit here. I think that's a good amount of the washi. And now we use these blue butterflies. Does this one have the butterflies? This is a different set of butterflies. These are 2 sticker books from Amazon, which I will link down below. They're on the same listing. But I bought both of them, and I think both are worth getting, honestly, because they both have sort of different designs, but in the same feel. You know, I was using these butterflies for this. So, whoops. Let's finish up this one with the same stickers. At this point, I'm almost like, do I need to go buy a second copy of these sticker books just so I have them for later? Because they have some perfect stickers that go with Infinity Nikki for me, especially coming up soon. We have the next season, which is about to start, and we'll be going once the time this plan with me goes up. But it's called Bubble Season, and there's a ton of bubble stickers in these books. So if you're doing Infinity Nikki journal and you want to use stickers, I highly recommend picking these sticker books up if you can, because yeah, they are super useful. We have a little bit of yellow there, so we'll put a bit more yellow around because we have like the Arosa, which I feel is very yellow to me. Maybe we can do another bubble. I had a bubble there. Maybe a bubble here. Just here and there, just adding it where it feels like you need a little more balance. We'll compare it to like the previous page. I think that looks good. Like, I think that looks good enough. Maybe we need something here. I don't know. Let's actually have a look because it's also New Year's Eve. My only thing with this video and doing my journal right now is the next season is fireworks season and I have no fireworks stickers. And yeah. So look at all these bubbles stickers. They'll be perfect for bubble season. So I won't be touching these pages at the moment. Because I want to save those bubbles. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of annoyed at myself that I haven't tried to get any fireworks stickers. I didn't think about it. I have no time to get them in the mail now. Although Scribble Prints Co does have some clear. Should we put this in here? Will that go? These are sort of like clouds and stuff. Because that could be cute in here. And some sparkles in the same. Maybe put a cloud in each one. Put a cloud here. Maybe a little more pop of pink around that one. Okay, I think I like the way that looks now. But anyway, Scribble Prints Co, which I have a lot of stickers from as well. We'll be using more of hers in this journaling in a little bit. But she has foiled clear gold fireworks stickers, which I think I'm going to bring into these pages later. So, but they're on clear sticker paper, so I can just layer them over. So when I do the flip through later on, once everything's more complete, then yeah, I'm gonna pick up those fireworks stickers and add them in after this. But I think that's my page for the last of Shooting Star season and for the New Year's Eve, New Year picture. I think it turned out really cute. So you can see how it goes with the rest. That's like the beginning. Because I did a thicker border than I did on these ones, but I think that's okay. Because this is more of a collection of pages than this one. But alright, so let's finally get started on fireworks season. So this was a big update because they added a whole new map, like a whole island called Firework Island. Firework Isles. And I wanted to put in the backstory of the island here. It says the myth tells that the wishing one, drawn by the island's magical fireworks, created a fireworks sprite after experiencing their beauty. Today, travelers from all corners of Mirrorland flock to the island, eager to uncover the mystery of the sprite, as well as to experience its pristine nature and unique activities. So, it's like not on the main game map, which I do have the beginning here. You can see there. And these are all the areas in there. But yeah, this is a new map which you travel by boat to get to. Really fun. It's pretty big and it was a really fun map. I really love this update. And we also got a new ability outfit which makes fireworks, which is really cool. So that's what I did in this page. But it was also the Chinese New Year update. And I say Chinese New Year because Infinity Nikki is a Chinese game. So they celebrated it as Chinese New Year, and they also had a separate festival, the New Bloom Festival, that went with that. And we had a lot of traditional Chinese elements. These musicians visited in a boat into the main map, and they are from another kingdom called the Linglang Empire, which is more Asian Chinese-inspired world, which eventually in the game we'll get to go to. But yeah, this was a little taste of the Linglang Empire. And they just come and celebrate the culture with the people in Flora Wish, which was really pretty and cute. And you had a whole bunch of quests to do with like traditional musicians. You had some traditional musician outfits. So that was also in here. So you had fireworks season as well as New Bloom Festival. There was also a huge shop because Chinese New Year is like the big holiday. The game also has a huge update, so we had a whole bunch of extra things I bought and for purchase, and I bought all the things that you see here. So we'll get to it when we go to that page. This is still all like, these are some free outfits, so they started doing 3 free outfits for 3 patches. And if you're about to play the game or you're behind on the game, they're actually rerunning these free outfits for free right now. So if you want to pick up these outfits and you miss them, definitely log in. A good time to start the game too, because you get all this free outfits at the moment. Although I should say, the game is a gacha game, so keep that in mind. And then I started putting my pictures in from Firework Island and also the New Bloom Festival. And then they put up a Chinese New Year social message, so I decided to put that in. And then we had some banners at the end, which this page is not prepared, so. But yeah, it was a huge update, you know, whole new map, all new quests, the Chinese New Year stuff. So let's get into it. I did pick out this Simply Gilded washi. I thought this was as close to Fireworks as I was going to get, and it has the gold and silver on the black. And I thought it went both with this theme as well as this theme. I don't have anything too much more Fireworks. I am lacking Fireworks stuff in my collection. What about this? Could I use this? This is like, this is also Simply Gilded. Most of my washi is. Let me have a look at this one. I also apologize because they're all very old. Oh, I kind of like that. Like it has this, the moons and clouds. And there's a part on Firework Island that it unlocked over time through the quest, but there's a whole level of the island that's on the top of hot air balloons that are in the sky. And it is so fun and pretty. Just jumping around hot air balloons. Actually, this will be perfect. And maybe we can pair this more with the New Bloom Festival. Yes, okay, I'm gonna use this. It doesn't have like foiling, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna put this across maybe the top and bottom of this part because I feel like these colors also make more sense for this page. That's so pretty. Oh, there's a, here's the repeat in the washi, so we will leave it at the repeat. So with these ones, I like to have a big picture. I don't know, I think it's fun to print off a big graphic. It's not always perfect because sometimes it's like preview or blah, 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 but it's nice to mark off when the season starts. So I love how this one has like the little moon, but do we have some of that washi? Maybe we could put it also elsewhere in here. I was just gonna mark, talking about the info of the island here. So we had to collect wind balloons and a different dew of inspiration. So I'm going to put that there, that I collected everything. I think that'll be nice. No, I'm not sure how I want to do the washi tape over here. Also put some stickers in here too, but I feel like this page needs a little bit of the washi tape just to sort of balance it. But I feel like that's all I should really put in. So yeah, once again, I don't have Fireworks stickers, so I think afterwards I'm gonna put in some Fireworks, gold Fireworks when I have them in the mail, just to add. But I feel like we've got like moons and stars here. Maybe this page would look good on this one. We got some bubbles and some sparkles. Don't have moons, but maybe the moons are in the other book. Maybe. Oh, we got some clouds and things. They might be cute. Alright. So, let's do some of these clouds first, because those are pretty. I think they will suit well with the, putting some fireworks over the top later. Maybe the sort of darker cloud. I think that looks cute. And I really am enjoying, like, working on this journal. There's, you know, most of my other stuff is very, like, you know, very structured. Like the reading journal is also very structured in comparison. So this is like, I completely just, I can go ham with my stickers. I just plop things around until it looks the way I want it to look. I think it looks cute, and then it's all done, you know? So, and it'll be so fun to like look back on it, especially if I play this game for a long time. And you know, we move on from this map, we're no longer in Wishfield, we go to other kingdoms, but I can look back and see everything that happened at the beginning of the game. And I was lucky to have started the game at the beginning. So we got some of those clouds, and remember we have to leave room for some. We do have to leave room for some, you know what I mean. Maybe we can use this colorway, because we got some moons in here. I used a lot of the blue moons in the shooting star season. We do have some sparkles and things. Okay, some flipping, and I found this little blue page with some moons. I think that would look cute layered with this stuff. The only thing is these stickers don't stick too well to washi, so you have to be kind of careful in that regard, but I think it'll turn out all right. Maybe get some of these things going. Just a little extra pop of some of this blue, but we have a lot of blue and pink and those kind of things. I think a firework could be good there, but here's some of these more cloudy bits. Maybe a star here, just to level off this washi tape. Not cover up too much of the map. I think we won't do too much more on this page. Again, I apologize it won't be as filled out as it could be because I'm going to wait. But I think we got a good amount of little things here and there on this page. And sort of feeling how we're going to go for the rest of more of these pages back here. I don't know. At least for this page, I think this looks good. But once I layer it over some gold fireworks, it'll pop even more. So now we're going to look at, we had a whole calendar for this season, which they haven't done before since. But it's because it was across a lot of January and a lot of February, and there was a lot of stuff happening. So I did include the calendar. I also put in the settings from the New Bloom Festival that they put up because I thought it was a good way to remember. And then this is a New Bloom album. So as you complete quests and do different things, you complete this album of pictures. And I just thought it was fun to include this. I didn't realize this is a screenshot of the page, but I didn't realize afterwards until there's this little save icon here, and it saves it for you as a screen, like into your computer, because I play on PC, but without the current progress button on it. But anyway, you can see the different photos. So we also have one for Eerie season and Revelry season. So I think it's going to be a main thing for quests going up. So I'll always have like something in there for these because it's fun to have a little scrapbook already done. So let me just pull on this washi from Simply Gilded. As per usual. I haven't used these in years, so hopefully this washi still works. Some, they do go bad, I should say. But I don't know how many years, because most of these will still work, but maybe just have to get her up, get her going. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah. So I don't love the black with this, but I don't really have other options that will really go. So we're gonna see how this goes with the black. Wait, am I gonna do any marker? Because I could do the marker border. I was gonna do this dark red. This one's an 837. So let's just do the straight line border like we did in Shooting Star. And this will give us more pop of red because obviously Chinese New Year is red. And I think that'll be nice to go with the black. Bring out some more of the red. I just feel like doing this little border like adds a lot to the page. We didn't do it the last page, but I feel like you can kind of tell like it doesn't quite have that extra pop of color and extra structure. I feel like it adds a lot, especially once you start putting in some more washi. So I'll put a bit more washi here just to fill in that odd space. I have to do some cutting from the top later, but it's a bit harder to feel like to position this one because it has the sparkles coming down, but I feel like this does go well with the fireworks feel. Now I think we're gonna put this over the top of that. That's fine. Put a bit of black on there. Okay. I feel like I also want to bring in these black music notes because this is about traditional music, and there was a very beautiful traditional musical song that happened with a beautiful animation. It is on their It's actually on their YouTube, but yeah. I add a little bit of these in, but I want to use them for Eerie Season 2 because that was also kind of about music. But I feel like this will give a nice little extra because, yeah, these were visiting musicians and we had a beautiful demonstration, beautiful song at the end. And it was like traditional sort of, I think people say it's like traditional Chinese soap opera kind of opera music. And it's not usually my cup of tea. Like the singing voice is not really my cup of tea, but I will say it ended up being one of my favorite songs. I have it in my head all the time, despite that. Kind of wish we had some red flowers in here, but that's okay. I'm trying to think of what I might want to pull in. Otherwise with this is my hardest page. I feel like this will have a lot more fireworks on it. Oh, actually, we have like these colors. I think there was another one with that color that I wanted to use. I think there's a flower one. It has kind of flower shapes. This one, actually I think this will look good in here. It says yes. Some of these have, all of these have text in them. This is keep on going, never give up. But I think that's okay. Now, I don't know how many times I'm really going to view this like the right way up, so I'm just going to decorate it kind of hopefully, not too poorly, you know, like in terms of weird direction. But maybe we'll put this one here. Maybe a bit more of these, like we have some really little yellow sparkles in here. Just to add to those. What else? We got this cute one here. Some stars. Just want to go with the whole theme. But yeah, these were the Pippa outfit. The Pippa outfit was free actually. You like earned it, and she can actually sit and play this instrument. It's called the Pipa or the Pippa. Really, really pretty. I love this outfit actually. I didn't think I would like too many of the traditional outfits, but I really do enjoy them. I don't know if it needs too much more. Maybe we'll do some of these bubbles around. I know I said I'm trying to save bubbles, but I don't think I'll be using too many of the orange bubbles, I don't think. Maybe you need something here. Well, this one has like flowers on the inside. It's a bit bigger. That looks cute. How we look it. This page is hard because there's just so much on it. I think it's probably best to keep it simple. And we'll probably get a couple of fireworks, maybe to balance out this. We'll do some more actual fireworks stickers over the top. But I think that's looking good for the New Bloom Festival. But this is the main character. Oh, I can't remember her name. It was like Dai something. And this is at the end where she does her performance and you take a photo with her. And as you can see, I'm using one of the beautiful Ling Lang dresses. And I just want to put it in there because she was a big character. And I'm sure when we finally go to the region in the game, we'll probably see her again. Because so far they've had good, like when an NPC is named, they usually come up again like they used. So you get to know NPCs, you know, which is nice. So that is those events. And now we're going to get into the shop. Yes. So what color do I want to do for these? Do I want to stick with the red and the black, or should we go back to this? Because this is kind of in the middle. Maybe because this was the New Bloom Market items, we'll continue with the red and the black. So once we put in the red border around the edges of these pages, I think it'll come together a bit better. But obviously the market sold things for both events kind of going on at the same time. But yeah, so there is a shop on the game, but then they bring out these like limited time markets that have different items that you can get. During Revelry season, there was the Whim House, and we're about to get the Bubble Market, but this was the New Bloom Market. And these are the things that I bought from it. I bought the fireworks bicycle because in the game there is a bicycle, but originally when it started you could only use it in Breezy Meadow and you had to rent it from bicycle shops that were around the map. But now you can ride the bike anywhere, but you still have to rent it from a shop and you can lose it basically. But this allowed you to have a bicycle basically in your backpack and you can just call it anytime and you can ditch it and it will just disappear and you can call it again later. So I had to pick it up, and when you do jumps, fireworks come out of it. It's really cute. And then there were two pink picnic blankets which you could put out in the world and you could sit on them and take photos. So there was the simple blanket and then the one that comes with mushrooms. And then there was also a Momo cloak, which I did end up getting. He's a little coachman. I just couldn't say no to the mustache and the monocle. He's so adorable, and I use this cloak a lot. And then they also brought out an umbrella accessory, which of course I had to get. And the umbrella, like the water actually splashes on it when it rains and drips off. It is so pretty. And then I also picked up this bundle called Luminous Blessings, which you just saved a lot of money on like the monthly gift stuff you can buy already in the shop. But you also got this flower. You don't get the dress, not the person. You got this flower and you can actually place it in the world and take a photo on it and leave a message for people, and so you can see other people's flowers in your game and see their message. Really cute. And then the normal shop stuff. This was a 300 Stellarite outfit, Carefree Moments, and you know I died over this one. I had to have it. One of my favorites ever. She's so cute. It's like purple and black. It's perfect. I wore it so much in this update, and I still do. And then the cheaper store outfit was Snowy Fragrance, 60 Stellarite, which is like, it's like less than $1. So I just picked that up as a pretty snowy winter outfit. And I actually use the stockings from this all the time. And then this is going to carry over to this page. But this outfit you could buy with one diamond. And then for one more diamond, you could get the second color of it. So yeah, the rest of the shop kind of continues on to the next page. So we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, so I did quite a lot of shopping. I'm going to put in a couple of written sections here. I'm going to do it in the red. I think I can still write over nicely in this red. It's a darker color, but when you do the wider line, you can still write over that and read it. We'll put a little piece in here about Momo's cloak. Seriously, because I love wearing mostly black and purple in the game, I use this cloak all the time for my Momo. So he like matches me as we run around. And then I think I'll just include both picnic blankets in this section. All right. Let's have a look. I wonder if I actually want to bring in, I think here I would just write about the umbrella and the luminous blessings up here. I actually think I might bring in a different set of stickers. One's the same style as this, which again I will link down below. These are on Amazon. I think I'll leave those as is, but let me just bring out my box here. I'm saving these at the top because these are going to be perfect for bubble season, especially because we're having a two-piece mermaid outfit coming out, which literally with that kind of ear shape, this is kind of perfect. Anyway, I do have in here some of them, which are Asian, Chinese inspired. Some of these I'm definitely trying to save for like, I'm sure there'll be future updates where they work perfectly. Maybe this one. Can I use this girl in here? She might cover up a lot. She's also in washi, so she'll be a bit see-through, but unless I just cut it out manually. I'm just trying to see like how much she would cover up here, because I think it'd be really cute. Maybe we can put that there. Unless we put this here. Then it might cover up too much No, that might work. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out manually and I'll be right back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that. I realized I just took the sticker off and put it onto some white paper, some thinner white paper, so I'm gonna glue her in. Are you sitting more up here, or do we want to put her here? Cover up the mushroom there, so maybe more here. We can cover up the Infinity Nikki on that picture. So actually I might trim her like where the page would be, because I think this looks cute with this. Just this like design. Oh, you're right. I'm using, because it's on paper. So I was acting like it was a sticker just now. Silly brain. But anyway, I will use my glue tape just to stick her in. Make sure we get some of those loose bits, so she's not sticking up too much. All right. Now we can stick our girly in. Oh, there we go. I think she actually looks really cute. And of course now we can use a bit more of these ones throughout. Oh, maybe this lantern would be cute here. Like that. And then maybe at the bottom here we could put this temple. Do I want to, I might do the same thing with this temple. I'll just cut it out and be right back. That's my only thing with these stickers is I wish they came in a non-washy version, so because I do like to be able to layer things properly without it being too silly looking, you know. We've got some sparkles and some other things that are not cut out on the sheet, but we'll put in some of these sparkles. What else could I put in from the sheet? I feel like I've used up a lot of the good space. Maybe this lotus blossom would be pretty. This yellow sparkle seems to be cut out. I think that looks pretty. I think that's good for now for this page, at least for those parts. But we'll come back and add a little bit more of the things from here. So we'll also add in some of these black music notes just to add those touches from the last page. Just a couple of those because I still want to use them, and we'll use a little bit more of this as well. Just around. Add to those decorations and bring more of the last page in. Maybe we'll put this down here. Meet by chance. I don't, that's what the sticker says. We will meet by chance. Here we go. Oops, didn't get that one. There we go. Just some more bits and pieces just to pull all of those goodies in. And then probably, once again, we might put fireworks in. I'm not sure. I guess at this point, maybe I should do some of the washing because I completely forgot, didn't I? Hee. But we'll put some of the washi just in a couple of places. Again, to bring in that same feel, maybe just around those things here. Okay, I think that page is finished. It's a bit harder with these ones because I feel like everything looked more, the colors looked more samey in these ones, and these are all a bit more different. Do I want to put actually any of this stuff in here? Because I think it would go. Again, I would cut them out just to cover. Maybe we could put that there. Or, no, actually, I'm going to put that back on. Doesn't quite fit in terms of not wanting to be, you know, messy in that way. These clouds aren't pre-cut. Some of them is, some of this is pre-cut and some of it isn't. So, do I want to put this in? No, I'm just gonna leave it. Just leave it, Jess. We'll continue on with this page with when we get some fireworks. It feels like there's a lot more on this page. Yeah, I don't know. Color-wise, I don't know, but there's kind of a mess already, a mix. All right, next page. We are going to do, so this is a bit more, I also bought this outfit, which I was wearing that other picture because it's so pretty. And then these are the free outfits, and this came with 2 colorways. This one, so nice. I love the pink bunny one the most. So then we have some pictures from first one of the quests that we did for the musicians for the new bloom, and we actually helped this couple get engaged in the game, and it was really cute. And then at the Fireworks Island, you can do dancing around a fire pit, and another Nikki will actually appear next to you while you're dancing. And at night, the fireworks are in the sky all night long. And I actually found it really nice. The fireworks sound was actually pretty, it's fireworks sounds all night, but they were kind of softish, and the music was really beautiful. So I love that. I had to take that picture from the pier where we first arrived at the island. There's also a carousel there, and you could take a photo while you're on the carousel, so I did that. And then I got a lot of likes for this picture as well. This is when I just made the headpiece for the second Miracle outfit, Aria. And I just did this cute one and said, have a wonderful day, and she's doing a little kiss. And then there's also another photo up on the Firework Island where you ride on a flying carriage with horses, and it goes through the fireworks in the sky. So pretty. It has a beautiful music for it too, and you can even set it up so you take pictures with your friend as well. And then this is sort of some questing to do on Fireworks Island, and then this is actually I took this picture on top of the hot air balloons in the sky, so you can see why that washi tape is kind of perfect. Oh yeah, and then I didn't do any banners. I didn't do the 5-star banners for this update either. I didn't for Shooting Star 2, so that's why they're not in there. I did do the 4-star for this one, but I didn't do the 5 stars for this, except I did 20 pulls to get the lipstick from one of the 5 stars, and I got the jacket from this 4-star that I really, really wanted during those 20 pulls. So you're gonna see a lot of outfits wearing that jacket. Another one here, there's 3 different outfits that I'm wearing with this jacket that came from that outfit, but I love it so much. Yeah, so anyway, I wore the heck out of it, and I was just I'm so lucky to have gotten it as one of because I wasn't going to do any more pulls. I just wanted the lipstick, which you can get at 20 pulls. So let's use the other design washi and colors for this one. I'm going to put a little, we'll do the border. So we're back to 553 as we did for this page. And we'll actually put a border again around because I am liking the border. Just to add a bit more we're on a real angle here. Oh no. Okay, we might have to change this up because that was a real mess. Maybe we'll actually color in a border here, around, because this has become a mess. And I'm pulling up all these stickers. If you don't know, I print all of my pictures onto removable matte sticker paper because I do change my mind, and I move them around. And it's just a sticker paper that I have for my reading journal, so they can come up if you're not delicate. But okay, we're now just coloring in around the edges of the planner journal. Let me get this out so it doesn't get too messy, and I'll be right back. Okay, we may have salvaged at least some of this. Oh dear. But I did what I could. But we're deep into this journal now, so yeah. It's got some curves to it. So let me I also want to put something writing about they're called heartfelt gifts, these outfits. So I just want to put something written here about how this is the first set of the outfits. And I think the rest we can keep as is, sort of just the memories of gaming. working on these quests and on this new island, which was so fun, especially up in the, oh maybe, well actually I'm going to get rid of this washi so I can write down here that we were on top of the hot air balloons in this section. So I'm going to write down here, make a little box with little knight character. I won't say too much because this is a permanent quest, so you can still play this, so I don't want to spoil too much for you. I mean, just looking at the picture is kind of a spoiler, so I apologize, but I won't give any like context to that, just so it's not too much of a spoiler. So I think that's what I'm going to do there in terms of washi and also writing. So now we can go back to some of these clouds again because they're really pretty. Actually, there's a lot of this blue here, so maybe we'll pair this up further away and we'll bring in more of these colors for those. But I think it'll be good to put in some more of these cloud stickers because they're so pretty. They go perfectly up in the clouds, especially here. Do I want to use this big cloud? Maybe down there. Some more little clouds. Just cloud stickers. Once again, I just really enjoy this creative work. Yeah, this was such a big event. I know some people are very overwhelmed with it, which I totally get, because it's just so much to do. I just kind of try to focus on things. When there's like a big thing in these kind of games and there's so many events and things to do, I first look for what is limited. So what's going to go away at the end of this patch? And I get those things done first, and then I get into the permanent things. So the limited event for this was the New Balloon Festival. So I did all of this stuff, and then I went to Fireworks Island. But yeah, just so, yeah, I wasn't too overwhelmed, and if I didn't finish everything before the patch ended, at least I had the permanent things to be able to go back to. Like, it wasn't going to disappear on me. So I kind of want to do a bit more washi around the sides here, because I haven't done it too much. But I'm going to tear it so it's thinner and it's less of its design. And then maybe around this box we should do some more of these clouds, just to like outline where we're going to be writing. And I'm probably going to put some fireworks over here too, just saying. Just put fireworks everywhere, gosh. I feel like there's a lot, but I like a full maximalist journal, but I can still see and look into every picture and remember. All right. So we're coming to the end now. So another thing that they brought back, which they actually, I think you could still do, is that there are these faction battles, which you collect these outfits for it. These are the faction fits. I didn't put any functional sheet pages for tracking faction styling contests because I'd finished them by the time I started this. But you basically like, there's groups of NPCs who are part of styling groups and gangs, and then you want to get to their top leader who's a sovereign, and they're of the different types of outfit tags. So you had cool, elegant, sexy, and fresh, and they actually brought back the Sovereign of Cool and Sovereign of Elegant. They're kind of like boss styling battles. So your outfit has to be the right tags. So you want a cool outfit, and it has to be high enough points that you can beat Adarina, I guess you would say, Adarina. And also the Banshee for elegant. But yeah, so they brought them back so you could battle them a second time, and now they're actually, before you would battle them and they disappear and that was it. They were gone. And a lot of people were really sad actually because, I don't know, because they're really cool styling battles. You actually get a whole cinematic of fighting them. Like you're basically dancing around each other in your outfits. which can be very funny because most of the time styling contests, it's not based on how the outfit looks, it's how many points it's worth. So a lot of the time your outfit looks terrible, a total mess, but anyway. But now you can replay cool and elegant as much as you want, so you can watch those cinematics in good outfits, and you don't have to worry about losing. Maybe they brought them back, so not only can you replay them now, but they also came with a second styling battle, which were a lot harder than the originals. But this was me, I wanted to print off that I completed both of them to perfect. And the faction battles are actually, the menus are really cool. They look like you're looking up files on the gangs and like a private detective kind of thing. Even has like the threads with the pins, because at first you kind of have to work up to finding out who everybody is in the gangs. So that's really fun. So I want to print off that I finished both of those. And then this is part of Fireworks Island. We won't get too much into that page. And then they did the Chinese New Year picture. And then these are just pictures from the end of the patch where I was just doing stuff. Wearing that pink bunny outfit with the umbrella that I got. Playing with this jacket a lot in different outfits. This is the first time we got this character called Allison. And she appears every mid-patch to like we exchange items to get items from her. And she's a fairy from the Twin Moon Kingdom. And she's so adorable. I love when Allison comes. And this is me taking a picture with the Sovereign of Cool. Wearing that outfit, as I said, I wear a lot. And then here's me in the boat for the New Bloom Festival. Just wanted to take some more pictures in the more traditional outfits because I thought they were really, really pretty. And the boat was a limited time thing, so the boat is gone in the game. But I'm sure there'll be other stuff in the future, and obviously eventually we'll get to go to the Lung Empire. And it'll be a whole map of beautiful traditional Chinese space. Whoops, I put this one up. Put this one on upside down. But yeah, so this is when I was like, I think around this time I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to do this journal. So I need to start actually like taking and printing more pictures. Just for fun and to put in my little journal. So you're going to see I get more and more pictures as we go along, which I have to stop putting so many in because this journal cannot take it. But anyway, I guess I didn't say this is a Archer and Olive journal. I don't have many of these stickers left, so we're going to do our last of these. But that's okay. Just put this here. Because we're going to bring in some of those gold fireworks and other things. I'll see. I'm going to have a look at what else I could bring in terms of decorations for this, but obviously it's probably already enough. I've already put in so much stuff. I don't need so much more. And this is mostly a picture page, just to sort of document things. So I don't think you need to put too many. I'm just going to finish off these clouds. So they're like in here. Alright, I don't think, we only have like yellow clouds left. So I think that's how I'm going to keep this page. Like keep it a bit more simple because, yeah. But I feel like this washi is annoying me a little because it's so see-through. But I guess I'm going to live with it because it is overlaid. We got some of this in here. This is feeling very bare compared, but that's okay. Alright. Last of the pages. So this one's a bit different. I will do a border around here because I didn't print any pictures of me wearing these two 4-star banner outfits. And I kind of want to put some in. So I've got one ready to go for this purple outfit, but I still need to take a proper picture that I love wearing this outfit that isn't one of these because I wore it later on. But these are two 4-star banners at the end of the patch. And I got the base color for both of them. I didn't bother getting the evolutions, like this one where I got both. So these were the banners for those. Really pretty purple and green like cottagecore dresses, but I do want to put a picture here and a picture there. So I need to save some space here where I can overlay them. And then down here, they brought out this picture on social media to show off the next patch, which was the eerie season. We had a spooky season in March, which is so fun. And they brought this out in the map, there's a Queen's Palace ruins that nothing there is actually happening. And I just love going around the ruins because they're so pretty. But in this update, they added a whole event around the ruins and they added a whole dungeon. So very excited. So I actually went to the Queen's ruins and took some photos prior to preparing for the event. And this was my favorite one that I took. So I'm up in the palace ruins and you can see like the misty grounds. And I just thought it looked so pretty and spooky and royal. So that was me preparing for the patch. And yeah, I think it turned out really cute. So do I want to use a different washi tape on this page? Because it is different. I have this really pretty flowers. I might pull these in actually. And I think they still go with the purple. Because this is more like, you know, a spring kind of thing. Not quite related to fireworks season. You know, it came out, we get 4-star banners, limited outfits in near the end of the patches. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in. It's pretty washy. And maybe some down here. Just to finish this page off, like not everything has to be the same theme. So that thing will be cute, but obviously I'm going to put, let me just move this over because I am going to put a picture here. So I might put this one here instead. And maybe we'll move this across over here. I'm going to shorten that. Again, this washi tape is from Simply Gilded. This one's pretty old as well, so apologies for that. But I'm going to put pictures of the outfits here, just a little picture each. So I think that'll be good. So what can I put here? Can I put any of these here? Maybe I could use this sticker because that's pretty. And it kind of goes with like the blending of the 2 seasons. Because during Queen Palace Ruins there's actually a full moon. Which usually there isn't a full moon in the sky. Like it was a really big full moon. So that's kind of like preparing. So once again, I am going to put this on paper and cut it out so I can layer it easier. Alright, now I'm going to stick this in. This video is going to be very long, I just realized. But I don't really want to break up what I'm doing. It's just I did like a number of seasons last video, but these seasons were much bigger. But I kind of don't want to break them up, so we're going to power on, and I hope you guys don't mind and enjoy watching. Now I think I can use some flower stickers in here because we have these. Maybe we can use the blue ones, although we have purple. I think purple looks better in terms of coming through this. So I'm going to use some of these. Oh, we have a little flower bouquet, which is perfect because this outfit came with a bouquet that you can hold. You can see it there. And maybe I'll do like, I'll put this up in the corner and when we layer the picture, I'll try and make sure you get parts of that. And again, part of those. And I think this still goes with like the spooky outfit at the bottom. Maybe I'll put this in a better area, like there. It's a little rose heart. Oh, that's so pretty. Seriously, I need to actually go and get another set of this sticker books because they're so good. Let's try and get some more glue on these so they stick on this cornered part of the journal. Okay. I just put it on really thin paper so it doesn't bulk up too much. Oh, I'm loving these like little stickers in here. You can't tell on my studio lighting, but these sticker books have holographic overlays on them too. So yeah, when you look at it like without studio lights and normal lights, it's holographic, which is really pretty. Kind of got like these flower petals in here. Is that all I want? I guess it's kind of random to have that there, but I think none of these other ones will go with this. Except I guess this, but then we're going to put a picture here. So that's okay. I think it'll look a lot better once we put these missing photos in. So I'm happy with this right now, but I'm going to explain that down here that this is my like getting ready for Eerie season picture. I think I'm going to leave it at that. And once I put these over, I'll see if I want to put any more of these on. But I think we're good on the last page. So that is the fireworks season all done. That was end of January through February in the game. So yeah. Then we get into Eerie season, which I do want to do in this video. So let's try and get into this. I've already started. I put in this ghost washi. This is also from Simply Gilded, as is this. And I thought actually these like flower, this kind of color flower bow would look really good with this as well. So I might just layer some of this into. Yeah, I think it looks pretty with this. I don't need to do too much with this. I already started the colors, and again, I'm using this mist purple just because I love this mist purple. So maybe we'll do like, I might do a wiggly line for this. I think that'd be fun. And once again, the annoying thing about this is I have a ghosty washi, but I don't have ghosty stickers. I don't know why. I used some stickers from Sticky on this page that you'll see, which I used a bit for my Silver Gale Ari as well. These are from Sticky. Again, everything will be listed in the shop list down below. And I thought it went really well with this, like this sort of pretty soft castle, because of course, this is about the castle, but I suppose, these are kind of like ghostly butterflies. Do you guys think? Maybe the ghostly butterflies? Oh, right. I was going to bring in some of these leftovers from Scribble Prints Co. from the Princess Academia sheet, as well as these, because one of the big things about this event, and the event is over, but the dungeon is still there. So you get the story for the dungeon, but basically they say that the palace ruins is haunted and cursed by the old queen, who they say is a tyrant. Philomia, I think is how it's pronounced. It's hard to pronounce some of these. But anyways, and you can hear her singing from the ruins. So that's kind of that whole idea. So we have some of the more music notes for this one as well. You could pause here if you want to read these rules, because they're very fun. But they're also on their Instagram, so you know, from a while back. But I think that's good. I brought in something from all these pages and the washi tapes into our main page. But this was like our sneak of the next event, and I just thought the list, the guidelines was so good. And then we have Eerie season, which was really pretty. We had the Queen's Ruin Dungeon, which I kind of wanted to put the name here, actually. I've put in a picture of the dungeon and then the challenge, doing the challenge for collecting the Whimsars and the dues, because on my I have a dungeon page here. For the other dungeons in the game, I have the same kind of thing. But I think I wanted to put the name here in stickers. So let me look it up and make sure I get the right name, and I'll be right back. All right, it is the Queen's Palace Ruins, and I have a few different labels here, but I don't know what ones. I obviously can't use it too big, so these will be too big. I don't think I have enough stickers in that size, annoyingly. Maybe we could do it in these, but Queen's Palace Ruin, I would need too many E's. Would this work? I've got a few E's left. A lot of these are just not the right size for me. I kind of wanted to use lettering, although we do have lettering in these sticker books as well. I'm not sure if it was in this one. Here we go. Here's some lettering. We have a blue. We had more, I think there's a purple in here, or the other one. Bear with, bear with. Oh, it's like right after the purple. But maybe you want to use the blue. It's very bright blue though. But maybe that would work. Maybe if we put Queen's Palace. Will I have enough for here too? We have some lowercase things. Double E. Here's my problem with trying to put it into as stickers. I don't trust my writing well enough, but maybe I should just write it. Okay, I'm gonna do it in pencil first, and then we'll go over with a black marker. What do you guys think? Does that look okay? I just feel like it should have some sort of thing on it, unless I did it like, these are too big too. I don't know if I have enough letters for this in like the colors. I want to use just the purple. Yeah, I don't have any like E's for doing that. What am I gonna do? I have like these in like a lavender and the black glitter, but do you think we could actually, I don't know if we could fit all of this in here. Alright, I guess I'm going for it, you guys. I'm gonna put it in with these black ransom notes, which I have used ransom notes elsewhere in this journal setup, so it's not like it's out of nowhere. And I think the black glitter does look pretty. We'll just have to try and make it work. Alright, I'm back and I ran out of E's. I only have one sheet of the black glitter, so I put a black E in the place just for now. But I will say I am going to pick up another black glitter sheet, so next time I get Happy Mail I can replace that E with the proper color, because the black doesn't really go with the black glitter. They're kind of different shades of black. But I'm just putting that in there as a placeholder, so yeah, I remember and I know I will know to remove that. So I'm just gonna put that line around the edge because I think that'll look good. But I think that looks alright. I can live with that. So we're gonna put in a little extra of this washi just to bring more of it in. I think it's nice to have it. Oh, that's silver and this is gold, but I think that looks okay. We're kind of all over the place with this sheet, but we will also bring in some of those music notes to go with it, like that. Pretty. Okay, maybe another one down here, just to go. And we'll talk about the season. I'm going to write about the season here. And then we're going to use a bit more of this Academia, Princess Academia, bring it in. So there's a little bit more of it in here. But not quite yet on these pages. We'll need more of it in these pages, I think. Alright, I also have this sheet because I felt like it could go as well. But yes, we got the new dungeon in that palace ruins and it's really, really pretty. And I just dressed up in sort of a pretty royal outfit here. And we have the queen at the end. And then I had to take a picture of this bear because this character is called Locke, L-O-C-K-E, which is my partner's name. So I thought that'd be perfect to put that in. Because yeah, I was like, hey, that's Locke. It was very funny because they're a bear, but yeah, a teddy bear in the dungeon. That's pretty much this page done. I kind of already did a bit of that, so we can move on to these are the free outfits here. This one came, we unlocked it doing items and doing tasks in the game. We unlocked this really cool outfit with the ponytail and the leather jacket. And then for free heartfelt gifts, like the same 3 from last one, we got this little green number, this very fancy number, which a lot of people are like, okay, but it's actually a black dress underneath and it's really pretty. And then we also got this one with a really big hat and we got 2 colors of that. And then in the bot shop, I got the cheaper little sunflower outfit. And then I had a whole page dedicated to my favorite shop outfit ever. Well, I still also love the purple fluffy jacket one, but this one's called Rosie Sweetheart. And look at her, she's so cute. She's a two-toned hair, and she's got the fairy leg warmers. And then I wanted to put in my main outfit that I based off of that, which actually the boots from this outfit are from this free one. But yeah, so this little outfit I made. And then one of my favorite NPCs, which is Aventura. He is a traveling scholar, and he'll appear at random places on the map. Anyway, I finally took a picture with him because I thought I had finished all his quests and that he was gone, but he wasn't gone. I found him for one last quest, so I had to take a picture with him because I love him so much. Maybe I'll actually use these letter things to put an Aventura's name here, because I don't know, I think he's really cool. So it's I'm gonna put these in here. And before we really get into other things, I'm just gonna put this in right now. I want to put in, but maybe I want to put in washi and other stuff on this page. I got too ahead of myself wanting to put in Aventura's name, but anyway. I love him. He's a cute little traveling scholar, so I'm sure we'll get more of him. Maybe he's going to pop up. We got some new islands in the current new update bubble season, and hopefully he pops up for those. So we've mostly been using Miss Purple. But this page I'm going to do something different. So I wanted to kind of go with this. I wanted to use pink in this page, pink and black. So I might... This is going to be experimental. I probably should have used my dusk pink instead of this hot pink, but I think it's all going to come together eventually. We will see. We will see. Okay, we kind of got this. And then I wanted to use some black. Maybe like... Alright, we're going to leave it this for now for the scribbles, but... Now, bottom, actually washi. We might want to do something different for the washi. I don't know if I have anything punky enough to really go with this. So maybe I'll do some plain pink, because I do have plain pink that I've used in this journal. Just sort of like throughout, because I think that'll go with the... We could put Aventura over the top of all this. Yeah, I think this looks cool so far. Okay. Let me just sort of just, you know, a bit random. Okay, we're gonna leave that. All right, we'll get back to this page in a second, but I really wanted to do this page, and there's a couple of pages in these books that are gonna be perfect. I just have to find them. So 1 second. All right, it's this page, and to a lesser extent, this page might be too brown, so I think we're going to stick with this one, but look how perfect it is. For this outfit, I thought this would be really fun. Like, yeah, we'll do like the hot pink and the black, and we'll have some like this houndstooth. I think this looks really cool. Just sort of put this throughout. Make sure you get some of this pink in as well, because she is so cute. More of this checker, because that's also really, you know, really goes with the theme. The pink moon. Maybe try to stick to the black on the outside. Is this, oh, the swell is cut out. That's really cute, this swell. I'm gonna put it there. Are there some other swells in here? Because they look really cool. That one's not cut out. Aww. Obviously we have to put some more of these stars in. And the hearts and stuff. Really cute. Oh, once again, I didn't leave myself much room for Aventura, so let's put his name in because he's a cutie. Avin. His name is not too long, but it's also long, you know. Aventura. to yeah, there's an extra A in here. Aventura, and then we could do a bit more around his name just so the layered stickers aren't too bad. He's looking cool. Alright, we'll put a pink heart in front of Aventura there. Maybe some more on here. This is looking really cute, even though that pink is real bright. Is there more in here that maybe we can get some different designs in this color? Oh, yeah. We've got this one too with the butterflies and moons. This has more of the black stars and some pink stars, which is useful. Just sort of layering here to make it look a bit more crazy. Oh, that doesn't really go there. Maybe there, maybe we'll do a pink heart up here to go with the black. Am I putting something in here? I think I will have to. Right, how about this is like one of my favorite shop outfits. I had to spend my Stellarite for it because it's so cute. And I've just been loving using it. Maybe we'll put some more decorations in the actual picture. Just to add to that. Another black star here. Is there anything else in here that I might want to use with a different shape? Alright, we've also got these, but we might be almost done here, so we could probably save these for a future outfit that might be similar, you know? But we'll put a little extra in. Just want to make sure it looks complete, you know what I mean? Like some true layering going on. Alright, I think this page is done. I think it looks cute. I mean, I should have used my dusty pink instead of this hot pink to better go with these shades, but that's okay. Because I think it looks still cute. Maybe I should use like black down here. Like, oh, maybe I'll outline this pink line in black. So we get a bit more of that black and pink going on. Even though we scribbled over it with black, but I think this adds to the sort of layered over scribbled feeling. Just try to see how, you know, make things look balanced and filled in an appropriate amount. Oh yeah, I think that added a lot. Just a little bit more pop of that black. And maybe because we have some bits in here, we could fit in a bit more of the sketch. All right, that page is done. So are we gonna do this page the same as these? I think I will. I'll continue on doing these pages the same because it's not as themed towards the rosy sweetheart outfit. Yeah, I was like, drop everything. As soon as the update loaded and the shop loaded, I was like, and I'm in. I just went straight to the shop and bought this outfit because when we had the sneak peeks, I was like, yep, first on my list. First outfit on my list. So we'll go back to some more of this in here, just so we can again bring some more of this sticker sheet in. Not too much of it. And then maybe we could add, let's have a look at the other pages. Oh, actually these might be good for here. So I don't want to add too many of those then. So what was I doing? Also, oh yeah, the washi tapes. So let's put in some ghosties. Maybe I'll write a little bit down here just about this outfit. So if you can see that this outfit, I'm using the key that came with the, again, I didn't do the 5-star banner, but I did pull on 20 pulls to get the eye makeup. And I also, I got the one piece of this 5-star outfit and it was the key on the back. And it actually rotates It's really, really fun because she's like a wind-up doll, is the theme. And yeah, it was like the one item I really wanted, and I got it in those 20 pulls. So here I'm wearing the black dress from this free outfit here. So without the jacket, it's really pretty and dark, and I'm wearing the key. So I'll put that in there so I can do a little tiny bit about this outfit. All right, now we can put some washi in. Probably won't use too much on this page because it's fairly full as it is. We'll just add a few ghosties here and there, whatnot. And some more of this boy washi. Because this washi is really pretty as well, and I think goes well. And then what other bits and pieces? I didn't use really any pieces from these books on here, but maybe we can. Maybe we'll use some of this stuff in here. We've got some sort of like, you know, eerie things, some more clouds. Some stuff that we do have in stars. Some stuff we have in other pages. So I think that'll be okay. Just to add a little bit more interest to the overall look. That one says Target on it, so I don't think I'm going to use that. But here we go. We'll put this bubble and just keep that simple. So those are the outfits, free outfits and bought outfits pages. I'm so happy that's how this came out. Because, yeah, it was going to be very different. So we have here, as I said, that photo album. We got this again with different photos for the event. And then they did this really cute 4 steps to draw a ghost. And I put these photos in underneath it, but I think I'm going to move them to here because this feels really empty at the bottom here without any like extra photos. So maybe we can fill this in a little bit more with 2 of the pictures I took. And I know it's like kind of on the side, but that's okay. I think that'll be all right. So I just love this like 4 steps to draw a ghost. So again, we're gonna do the color outline. And again, I messed it up, but you know, what are you gonna do? But we're just so deep in the journal now, it's like easy to mess up. All right, that's okay. We'll put some washi here. That'll hide it. All right, let's get the ghost washi out because this is all about the ghosty. So we can just get some of these ghosts and cover up this mistake. Easy peasy. Put some more of the ghosties up here and down here. And we'll also put them on these parts. So obviously, it's, as I said, it's the eerie season. I think for this one, I'll add a bit more of this, but for this, I'll keep it to the ghost washi. And I just took a picture here. This is in front of a statue. There's actually a ghost right there. It's a bit hard to see in this printout, but there is a ghost there, which is cute. And then there was this little living doll called Livia, who creeped out a lot of people, but I used to collect dolls, so I thought she was really, really cute. But yeah, so that was fun. I'm going to use some of these. I don't have too many things of this left, so that I would want to use, so I'm going to use them, start pulling them in. And then this is all ghosties. I don't know what I want to put down here. You could use like this book, and then I know maybe I could do a writing section, just do some more journaling about the event because we got the space down here, because I moved those pictures, but that's okay. I feel like it looks a little bit more balanced this way. And maybe we'll just do a couple pieces from the same page. Because I don't think we need too much more in this section. I feel like it's pretty complete. but we should fill in some of these pieces around the washi tape so it just feels a bit more complete. Maybe put this here. Decorate that. And a couple more items around here. Here's bubble. I think these pages are good. I want to keep them a bit more simple. And then we have some more like just proper photo stuff going through the quests. And then there's a dungeon and also a cavern, which is like a different kind of, it's like a mini dungeon. So there's pictures inside this cavern, which I'm gonna do it differently. So I feel like this is a more green space. So I'm actually going to mark this off in a green box, and this is using 312 for this one, and we'll do a little writing space here just to mark this off as being a different section compared to these other photos, which are kind of from the quests from the thing. I don't know what, and I can't say what is actually limited and what is still in the game, so I don't want to spoil you too much if you haven't done it yet, and you can. But yeah, basically it was a whole set of quests to find out who the Tyrant Queen was, why was she the Tyrant Queen, why is the palace ruins cursed, why does she sing at night, those kind of things. And we met a lot of sort of ghosties along the way, took photos with the full moon. There was a beautiful piano setup. And this was a ghost called Ms. Gloves, and she actually plays the piano. And this is sort of part of a cinematic where we play the piano with her. And then the end here, I was just putting on one of my like, a different outfit here, just to go with that. I think that's really pretty. We will add into some of these ghosts this flowery, because it just gives me these vibes. These purple dark flower washi. Just add a little bit more interest. I don't think I'm going to do any journaling sections in here. I think it's all pretty, like, it makes sense in my mind. I might put this bust here, because unless I want to put it here, because this is another page that will go with it. I think the bust might look better here, sort of going between these items. And then maybe maybe this flower can go on the other page. Yeah, because that's more about flowers. So I'm going to put this butterfly on this page. Well, I was also going to use some of this for this one. So maybe we can also use pieces of it in here. Oh, I don't like this, like, just stacked one on top of the other. You can put it down here. I can't tell I'm running out of steam, so we'll be finished very soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been fun though. I'm glad I'm like finishing this up, because literally I'm still going to be an event behind because I still have to do the Revelry season, but we're getting there. We are getting to the end of this. Is there any washi I want to use with this that will actually work with that feeling? Oh, I've actually got this like brown version of the ghost. I think actually that works better with this, you know, this more brown green section. So we're still matching, we're still ghosty, but I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna use some more of this one, I guess, because this is sort of what we've been using, this sort of color palette. There might be some more in the sticker book somewhere, but I'll use what I have on this sheet to fill in a bit more here. Maybe we'll put this bubble, separate some of these colors out so it's not too much of the same color everywhere. We got some of this, oh, actually this cloud green from this sheet goes with this page too. So actually this kind of works together. That's kind of cool. It kind of is similar, like they've paired these colors together, so that's kind of fun. So you can put in a couple of things here to go with this green. Okay, I'm trying to avoid the more like, there's some stuff with patterns in here which I'm trying to avoid. So let's do some stuff down here. And some of these have words in them, which is a bit annoying. But that is okay. We're keeping it eerie. Doing what we can. Because I don't have like outright like pretty, like fun ghost stickers. So this is what I'm sticking with. Okay, maybe some stuff on the bottom here. Overlay that. Any more stars? Yes, we have this one here. This doesn't quite work here with this washi. Maybe we'll put the star there and put the cloud overlapping. Anything else I want to put in? They're kind of like bunny shape, I don't know, those ones. I think that's mostly what we're going to get in terms of these stickers. Maybe a little bunny up here. Alright, I guess we could do some, we've got this sort of space here, so I'm going to do a journaling piece up here, so we get a little bit of journaling. Which means maybe I will try and do a little bit more. Okay, we do have another page with the same color palette down here, so we can add a little bit more of different designs. At least these stars can go up here. Maybe that. Okay, I think we're good with this page. Yeah, this is just me adventuring through the story of the palace ruins and then going into the cavern, which was really pretty. I love the art. And I took this photo in game actually of the scenery, so it's a very beautiful part of the game. So pretty. So that is that. And then during the Erie season, we also had Bull Care Day, which this is a legendary animal in the world. It is a bull that you can, there's only one of them in the world, and he's pretty cool. It's got crystal horns. And this was so apparently when the queen sings during the cursed period time, and she creates all of these flowers that grow. You can see them, these purple flowers throughout the map. You can see them also here. But the bull loves to feed on these flowers. So yeah, and then they did this whole event where we could dye him in different colors to sort of, they're bringing in a dyeing system in the next patch. So this was sort of, or the current patch that's happening. So this was sort of a test out for the Bull Care Day, which I thought was really cute. And I want to think about what color I want to bring in with this. I'm thinking about how my outfit for this event, I was using this cute blue top. And the hair, actually I was using from the cheaper, this outfit, the sunflower outfit. I've fallen in love with the hair, so I was using it for this. Like, do I just want to continue on with Mist Purple for this page? Because I feel like the blue still goes, because we had the blue in each. Because I don't want to go full green. But I think I might bring in this blue daisy washi. So let's do blue. Well, Mist Purple, I should say. It's really a nice soft blue, really. I left a lot of space on this page. I don't know why. It's just the way the pictures came together. I think it looks better when they're spread out this way. So maybe I'll just do some of the journaling here. We can try and fill up the rest of this with some decoration and washi. So yeah, this will be our journaling space. And then we'll bring in some of this daisy washi. Alright, I'm going to put some at the top. It's nice to put it in between the pictures, kind of like they're stuck in with the washi, but then also doing some vertical pieces on these, or diagonal on these parts. And we'll trim that off wherever I put the stickers. Here, my scissors. Here we go. Sort of in between here. Should fill up some more spaces. Alright, we got some of that washi in. Now, sticker-wise, I mean, we could pull in these ones, these Morning Glories, because they come with the blue, but they're more pink. So let me take a second to look at my other stickers here. Alright, I didn't really have a blue one, but I feel like this kind of goes along with the colors, and then you have like the yellow, the green, the purple, and we got the pink here like what I wore in there. So this one isn't cut out at all, this sheet, so I'm going to have to do some sticker surgery now to be able to stick into the planner. But once again, this is washi as well, so I will need to do double cutting, which is annoying, but what are you gonna do? Let's cut out this one because I think she's real cute, and we'll stick her in onto the paper. And then do you want to do another like it's kind of annoying. I don't really want her to be twice on the bottom, but I guess she'll fit up the top here as well. And then maybe we could put this bunny in one of these stamps. So I'm going to go for a bit, and I'm going to cut these out, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, sorry about that, but I had to cut up all that washi stickers, and then I also had to put them on paper, cut them out again, and then stick them in with my glue roller tape. So I just went and did that all off camera because it was a lot. And then I found this page in here, and I've started using this, just add a little touch more of things, just because I thought they were cute. Okay, I think this page is done. I love the way these ones came out, but they definitely, I'm really not a washi sticker girly, so I do have to put them on paper, but in the end they look so cute. So I like the way that one came out, a bit more fresh compared to the rest of the season. But then these are the last two pages that we're doing, because then we're going to Revelry season, which I won't be doing this video because it is long enough, you guys. Can you hear my voice? It's dying. So we're definitely finishing up now, but this page I did, so I did this one when, this was near the end of the patch when we're about to lose like the full huge moon and these beautiful purple flowers. So I just did a photo shoot wearing this outfit of mostly, this is basically Silver Girl Aria, which was the other miracle outfit that I have in here. I showed it to you earlier. I don't know where it is. This one. I basically finished it all here, so I wanted to do a beautiful photo shoot with what was left in the update before it all left. And yeah, I love the way this came out. So I'm going to use a different Tombow marker, which is 673. I think this is like lilac, so it's a bit more pink. I feel like this goes with the colors of this flower. So I'm going to put this color in just to add a bit more. But I don't think I'm going to do any else with the marker. It's just a little bit extra color around the edge. I guess I could have done more, but that's okay. I'm going to bring in the last of this Academia, Princess Academia sheet. I'm going to do that, but I don't think I'm going to put that washi over the top there. I guess I could use the same washi. I don't know if I have anything quite the right color otherwise. Yeah, I think this color goes the best. This washi really brings out this part of the update, I think, with these beautiful lilac, flowers. So we're just going to put a little bit of this in here, just to bring in some of that washi and the lightness. And then we're going to bring in a bit more of this, I think. We've already used most of the good parts of it, though. Maybe we can do sort of like the witchcrafty cauldron feeling. And the crystals. I think that'll be pretty. Maybe some of these. This might be too big, but maybe we can cut the bottom off. And that'll make it a bit, fit a bit better. I think these two sheets mix okay. They like the same colors, so that works out. Not quite the same style, but I think they still work in conjunction with each other, and we'll put some of these stars at the top as well. Oh, that star came with me, so I think that's where it's going to be. But I think we're going to keep this one fairly simple. Maybe I won't bring in my sticker books for this one. We'll just stick with the Simply Gilded little stars for the rest of this. Whoop! I just flung that up. Gonna press them down so they, you know, be good. We got some bigger stars on this sheet from the other page. The Princess Academia. Such pretty art. I love it. These tiny little stars are a bit hard to put in. I feel like my nails go with this page. But maybe I'll keep it there, keep it simple. Do I want to do the heart? I guess I'll do a heart down here. Don't want to do any more of these sparkles, maybe at the top. Up here. Just so they're kind of everywhere. But maybe we'll keep that sheet simple, that page for that design. But yeah, it kind of incorporates more. This is more the questing, and then this is me sort of like having fun with what the event actually looks like in the world. And then the second half of the patch had this cowboy outfit. And I didn't get it, but I really loved the comic strip that they did that went with it. I'll put it up here and you can pause if you want to read the comic strip. My favorite part is this bike. What it says. I don't know if you can say it, but it's like, the person basically this outfit came with a motorcycle that you can actually ride instead of the bike. I didn't get it because I'm like, I didn't love the motorcycle and it didn't make much sense in the world for me. And I had the bike, so the fireworks bike. So I was good with that. But the bike says, am I not worthy? I've also got rights, you know. I kind of love it just said it had rights. I'm like, yes, bicycle, we still love you. Okay, I think I'm just going to do a little surgery here and change that up because I wasn't loving that bit. And I'll put some more stars in this section. All right, I think that looks a bit better for me. So what am I going to do here? And then this last picture here is celebrating 100 days in the game. So now we've hit 100 days. I am going to put the green around this one because it makes sense. And this is probably a good spot to do. Oop, that really went crooked. My gosh, me. I'm terrible. But anyway. This is a good spot to do some journaling about the 100 days in the game. And about this one, I don't know what I want to do with this one. Like, maybe I should just leave it this way and I'll put some stickers around it. But yeah, so we might as well put some green around here just to add to that. But I don't think we'll put any washi on this page. I don't know if that's a mistake. I don't know what I would do green-wise. I don't have much washi that goes with this kind of green. We do have this here, which is kind of annoying. I have this. This is more teal or blue. But I don't know. Maybe that goes. Just add a little pop of that. I don't know. But we will leave this one, I think. Maybe we'll have this more of a teal in here. Maybe more of the blue, as we can bring in this section. Maybe try and keep it simple. What else could I just put in this section? I don't think I want to put that shape. So let's look for some other shapes in the same color palettes. We have these hearts. Maybe we'll put some hearts in the green. and maybe like some butterflies as well. I think maybe what I want to do in this section, this washi instead, just to separate a bit more, I might split it in half. And that might make more sense. But I maybe not put the other half in. Yeah, we'll leave that half out. Now for these, the yeehaw. Maybe we could do a bit more of these orange butterflies that go with the color. Just sort of like decorate this part. If I can get anything I like. Alright, just gonna do a little bit of this orange color in here. Maybe just get some stars and stuff. Just to sort of balance this page out. Because I don't think this needs too much. I know the comic book is kind of like on its own. The comic strip, it kind of works. Any more? Maybe just more stars around the overall design. Just try and balance it out. I don't know. I'm guessing here. Just plopping things together. Maybe we'll put this little butterfly. Come on, little butterfly. Okay, I think we're gonna leave that page like that. And we'll journal about the 100 days in the game. But I think that's all we need to do. I kind of want this small line here, so I'm gonna do a double line since I messed that up. Maybe not that much over that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, la la la. I mean, it looks messy in the end, but I feel like it all comes together. And then, yeah, we're at the end of this. Oh dear, this kind of turned out to be a mess. Not much you could do about it though, so let's go back to the beginning and just do a flip through of the stuff we finished. So I will write into this later, but we have the end of the shooting star season. So that's what we have here. Just finish up these pictures of New Year's Eve time. And then we have the start of the fireworks season, which was in January. We got the new island and we have the new Bloom Festival. I might actually do a little bit. I'll just say how much I really love these album collecting quests. So I'm going to put that down here and just write it on this section. This also adds a little bit more of that red. And then we have the new Bloom Market and the things that I bought in this one. And then we have some more of the outfits, the free outfits, and some quest pictures. Not my best work, I'm sorry. This is what messed it up, I think. Oh dear. Once we write it, it'll be fine. Then we have just some more stuff going on the fireworks island. And then finishing up, and we'll have 2 pictures here, so it'll be a bit more full at the end with the last 4-star banners. And then we get into the Eerie season, and we have the Queen Palace Ruins, and I'll replace that E once I get a replacement. Just talk about the new patch here. Then we have the new free and shop outfits, and I just love the rosy one so much. And then some more events and like fun things. Then more of our, questing and the new cabin. And then we had the Bull K Care Day. So cute, this little event. I made him yellow, green, red, and purple. I know there was a pink, but I didn't end up doing it. I know. And I got enough pictures, okay. And then we were dyeing him through this little machine here. And that's me at the event, looking cute. And then I did a little photo shoot with the cute, with the pretty purple flowers and full moon and my Aria outfit here. It almost makes me want to do a bit more of the lilac line around it, but that's okay. I can live. I should stop touching it. Then we have this cool, the cowboy outfits, but again, I didn't pull, so I just put the comic book in here because I thought it was really pretty. Like, not pretty, but really fun. And then we did the comic book pages for last time for the this set of 4 stars. So I'm going to put them in again, and then the 100 days in the game, which is really cool, having this, like, you know. So basically in my journal from here to here is 100 days of what happened in the game for me. And then we have Revelry season, which we will go through next time. I did way too many pages for it for being such a small update. Oh, I should show you that I did this spring page. It's finished, so but they brought out this cute graphic of spring outing itinerary, and I also finished buying all of these Whim Stars from an NPC to finish up some Whim Star collecting. The last one's like 3 million bling, so it's very expensive. So this is a picture of me getting my last of those Whim Stars, and I wanted to put that in as a memory. And then just some spring outfits and pictures to go with the spring outing itinerary, and I thought this page turned out really cute. But that one's finished, so. And then here we're going to start off in the new season, bubble season. I still have plenty of this journal, really, so it should be okay. And then finally, as I've shown you before, but I have my purchases at the back because there are a lot of microtransactions in this game, so I'm keeping track of what I'm spending in the game each month and what I'm spending it on. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging around. Let me know what you got done while watching or listening to this video, me blabbing on and decorating. Let me know if you like were journaling or whatever. Hopefully you are having fun while watching this video. I need to go rest my mouth, my throat from all this talking. I love the way this sticker turned out. She's really cute. I know there's a lot on these pages, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. And it goes with the rest of it, as you can see here, that I filled down. I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far, so we'll see how the rest goes. We might try and make it more simple, we'll see, but a lot of stuff and a lot of pictures happened in these updates. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because that's enough. That's enough for me, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. Leave me down below a butterfly emoji if you stayed for this long and you finished up the video. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.